those two fermions become a boson. They're obviously something that people might recognize from superconductivity. Muons, which are about 207 times the electron, and maybe tauons that are 3,477.48 times an electron. Beyond that, they are all just clusters of electrons of a larger size. But heck, they rarely go above the hundreds, and I see them into the billions worth, no trouble at all. So I'm working with these way upscale class of guys. And then he goes on to say, it enshrouds stuff. This is all written in some of these things on the web. These are his writings that he published. When it enshrouds things, it can allow them to disappear. And it does make atoms disappear in my laboratory work. Well, that's interesting, because when they disappear, I can transport all this stuff through to somewhere else and it reappears. That's teleportation. So it does that very nicely. And I have a sample here from John Hutchison, which was found growing away from his active area here. And I call it the meteorite. I've shared extremely detailed images of this. And it was found near some capacitor. And it's got bits of string and plastic in there. It has large pieces of quartz and other pieces in there. But predominantly, it looks like these kind of iron spheres. And we'll come back to that. Those that have seen my work will have found that in many, many of these systems, we find iron crenellated spheres being synthesized. Okay, so moving with that point, he says, Ken Shoulders in 2010 said, it's written in the law. This is the law of science. And he says this in a parrot-like monotonous voice, so I'll do the same. Charge is conserved, mass is conserved, energy is conserved, E equals mc squared, all hitched together,